What's up, everybody? Welcome back to with the real reality or whatever. Period. I'm your host, Pharaoh. We're joined by
exclamation point,
comma,
bitch, ellipses, parentheses,
bitch. The fuck. I'm your host, Pharaoh. We're joined by one of the Lee, baby. We're still here. We're episode.
We're here. Happy Martin Luther King Day.
Happy MLK Day, baby.
The only day we acknowledge today.
Amen. Is it another day?
Oh, I guess not.
Amen.
That's the regular old Monday for you.
The regular old Monday.
Yeah.
I done went to work. I didn't get the holiday off. Shame on this Fortune 50 company I work for.
Ooh, caught their tea. Bitch, catch it.
Oh, okay. But anyways, we're here today to talk about sure or whatever. For this to be season 1, they definitely have something that they do every episode, baby. I'm surprised. I honestly thought one of these episodes, it's not going to be a fight. It's not going to be an issue. No, it's a fight.
Every episode is something.
I'm like, damn.
I was literally thinking like this is kind of I feel like one of the more least interesting ones, and like that's still like isn't a bad thing. Like because
that's still a hell of shit.
Like
literally,
so I'm excited, and the fact that it's almost over. Like, and we talked about how last time like there's a lot of moments we still have to get to. Like I'm excited.
Yes, baby. All right,
but this episode too much Vinny, too much motherfucking Vinny, and I think that's what did it. I was like, ooh.
I think they were like, I think. Maybe not, but it's like we had got 0 Vinny for the last 5 episodes, and in this episode, randomly, I'm like, why is it all like? Did they tell him your check is about to get stole if you don't do something?
Right. So look, that's why he went to go fuck his boss's girl. He was like, I need to do something quick to stay on the show
because he was going to get fired.
They was really trying to stretch that storyline out. I don't give a damn.
It was literally some girl boo. Danny didn't even care. I thought it was like Danny's girlfriend. No, Danny took a bitch out of the date. And he don't give a fuck. But literally, let's get past that because I don't give a fuck. No shade. We start off, and Vinny is reminding us, and he's telling Ron about this event that happened. How he took Danny's girl last night. Ooh, I might get fired.
I got the boss's girl. Like you can tell he's so happy to be like, I got the boss's girl. Like, look at Danny. Also, look at you. Also, look at the old bitch that you're talking about. Like, I don't
mid ass bitches.
Where's the win here? Where is the win? I'm looking for the win.
I can't find it. And Ronnie, I don't know. Like, it's just, I hate to say it because it sounds weird, but I just feel like Vinny's like a little kid. Not even. He was like, what, 20? 21, I think. He's just like a little kid. And so when he's like running to tell Ronnie, I feel like Ronnie just like, okay, little brother, you eating that up, little brother. Like, you just a little kid. Like, I don't know. He's just so excited and so happy. And
get his first goal this summer. Like, oh my God.
Damn. Oh, I know where he was at today.
Right. Oh, he's having a good day today.
This is a good day.
Girl, he got front row seats, mama.
Amen. TV on. Okay. Okay, we finally got it, baby. Because these last couple of episodes, they was going to the gym, and then they was going to the tan, and then they was going home.
Mm-hmm.
Or they were going to the
barbershop.
And it was going to the barbershop,
mm-hmm.
and then they was going home. Finally, we get
GTL, Gym Tan Laundry, Gym Tan Laundry, Gym Tan Laundry. Would you gym tan in laundry?
Honestly, and one of the points I was thinking about this moment is Vinny, because Vinny was at home, and he was like, gym tan in laundry doesn't sound fun to me at all. And I get it. Everybody not the same. But for me, I like the gym. I feel like if I was Italian, I'd enjoy tanning. I feel like if I was a human, I'd enjoy laundry, or I'd do laundry. I don't have a problem with it. It's a good little 3 things.
I will say there's a period of time where Vinny does get a tan and it doesn't look right on him. Some people it don't work with. It really doesn't.
That makes sense. He needs a natural tan. That's what he said. He said it needs to be gym, he said it needs to be beach, pool, club, or something like that. And it's like, okay.
Now that I think about it, like I know Snooki was adopted, so she's obviously not fully white. But Pauly D, is he mixed with something? Because that's not just tan dark. That can't just be tan dark.
That's very dark, I will say. He is very.
Because I feel like there are some white people who just have like darker shades. Like I don't think is Sammy tanned?
Sammy does tan, but not as much as like.
Is Ronnie tanned?
Ronnie does tan.
See, their tans look natural, kind of
Their tans look like they were out
natural.
in the
Because
sun.
Mike has a tan, but Mike, I guess, tan is lighter because he doesn't look as dark as Ronnie, Sam, or Paulie.
I agree.
Paulie looked darker than all of them.
I agree. I do agree. I don't get it.
Let me see
I
what
don't
you
get
say
it
about Paulie.
because they're like Italian. I don't think Italian means.
Oh, apparently he's 100% Italian.
Yeah, he's 100%
mean-
Italian, and that doesn't mean anything. Like you're still white if you're Italian, right? So I don't know.
Maybe Italians are just naturally darker.
That's what I was finna think. That's what I was thinking. Like maybe they do have like a tint to them because they just look natural. It looks natural. It does on some of them, but boom, we get more Vinny, which I don't need. But he goes to work. Danny don't give a fuck that he took this ugly girl because who would? No shade.
Like,
He plays with him a little bit, but he don't care. But this second part, no shade. I was not feeling this second part that he was doing. He goes home, flips through the phone book, and he calls Mike's sister. Why? I don't know. To me, that's weird.
Yeah, creep. I feel like a lot of the time, like he got with the cool girl who's Danny's boss. He got with Mike's sister. He got with Snooki later. It's like he goes after very specific type of people. Like he like being in mess. I feel.
Is that what it is? Because like, why would you call? Mike wasn't that upset about it.
He was offering her up. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she's really pretty. Yeah,
He was giving her away. But he also made a comment. He was like, I mean, Vinny, he's just innocent and da 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 da. This ain't innocent. This nigga is calling her number. And it's like, did Melissa give Mike? He hadn't even seen her before. So she didn't give you the number.
Yeah. Well, I guess Mike did see like as a badge of honor, like, yeah, Vinny knows I'm the man of the house, and he wants to see my sister. So it's like, what are you talking about?
Right. But Mike's
the man of the house.
Weird too.
Girl,
Mike is weird
he is
too.
the man of the house. He's the man of
Amen.
my house.
Amen.
Personally.
Amen. Okay. Well, maybe not your house, but my house.
Watch it.
Okay, you're right. But yeah, I don't know. I found it weird. Where did you get her number? Why are you trying to go after her out of every bitch in the boardwalk? It's bitches on the boardwalk. You walking around with cameras.
They don't want him. That's the problem.
What made him think she would want him? I guess she did.
Yeah.
Child. So she gets here. He's like, she looked just like Mike. So he wasn't feeling her at first.
See.
I do see it, but that was weird to me too, because it's like you did all of this. You were talking on the phone, Kiki Ken. You asked Mike to call her and get her to come tonight, and then he did, and then she came, and then you had all this weird ass attitude. He was like not talking to her. He was like standing in the corner with his drink, talking shit. Like
it's like one of those. I feel like I've seen this trope several times in TV, but like I go straight to like iCarly. Remember, he was dating Gibby's mom, and all he could see was Gibby.
Oh yes, yes.
I guess that happens in real life. I don't know.
Yeah, it did give that, and she does. I see it. She looks like
no,
him.
she do look exactly like him.
She does look like him, but she's pretty. I like later on when he gets over it. I'm like, okay, get over it because she's pretty. It's just
I feel like it's definitely not something that should last too long. Like because it's like she got the same features as him, but like it's not him.
Yeah, this is a girl. Okay.
So
later on they go to the club. He finally starts feeling her, of course, and then we'll put Vinny on pause until later because I'm sick of him. Now, the big issue is Ron and Sam.
The big issue is Sammy. Okay?
The big issue is Sammy. What is wrong with her?
Like every single episode, I'm like, wow, Sammy really was
like Ronnie. I'm sorry, Ron. I literally have to, at least for season 1 so far, I have to apologize because I was thinking it's always been Ron. He's a bitch. He's a da da da. I am so sorry, sir.
I think that what happened was, one, this is like the first time they're getting together. So like any of these like little moments, it's like we don't know what this is gonna become. It's like, okay, this is toxic for this season, but it's not gonna last that long. It kept lasting, and I feel like season 2 was his reaction to like everything this season, because this season he's taking it. He's taking it all. He's getting a little bit upset, but it's like he's going immediately back to apologize. And then I know like they started dating even after the show, and then it has some drama with that because I believe they're going to season 2 single actually. So I feel like in season 2, this was him like, I'm gonna get my lick back for everything I did not do in the first season. And it was so fucked up because he was literally doing it behind his girl's back. Like he was fucking other bitches in the club. Well, he wasn't fucking other bitches, but he was dancing with other bitches, kissing them in the club, getting their phone number, and then literally going to sleep in Sammy's bed and her stupid ass cuddling him like a goddamn dummy. It's crazy. I think the situation is just like, yeah, Ronnie, you really fucked up for that. But like, Sammy in this first season, she is really
We
the
see the
problem
origin.
here. Like, we really see it. And I don't think it's fair for him to like react and try to like get back at her for some of the things he did in season 2 at all. Like, I think that's when he should have been the mature person to be like, well, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
And I think that's just the main issue. Like, neither one of them want to stop.
Yep. They still love each other. When really it's becoming like, it's already becoming a toxic, like, what's it called? Codependency. Because like we saw them at the beginning, specifically Ronnie. I will say Sam, you know, she was never really someone who was always around them. But Ron, he was dancing with them in the club. He was always hanging out with the people, with the roommates. And now every time they go to the club, they leave. And it's like, I know Ronnie doesn't want to leave the club because 3 episodes ago, he was dancing with everybody at the club. He was doing his little jig. So it's like, he loves the club. He be at the club. He do club. So him leaving every single time.
Like, it's like, we talked about this already a little bit last episode, but like, just because y'all in a relationship, like, why do y'all have to be at each other's hip all the time? And I do feel like a lot of people in the real world is like that too. It's like, y'all are already so connected. Why do y'all feel like y'all can't like do things? Like, while y'all are out in the corner hugged up on each other.
Like, what?
Just to go home and then start fighting over stupid shit. It's like, what the fuck is this?
It doesn't make sense to me. So they're in the car, they're on the way home. And I think Sammy was joking with Ron.
She was joking, I would assume. But the thing is, they're drunk.
They're drunk. And they're both drunk.
Sammy mainly becomes a mess when she's drunk. And
she's a mess when she's drunk. She does not
calm down, Sammy. I don't know what happens when she get a little liquor, but she turns into a whole different person.
And they're joking around, and she's like, "Yeah, you stumpy bastard." And he's like, "Girl, you a stumpy bastard, and you and your Flintstone big toe." And she's like, and she turns around,
not my big toe.
And she starts, you know, pouting and stuff. And he's like, "Not you actually mad?" And she was like, "Don't talk to me right now." And he's like, he's like confused. He's confused. He's so confused. He's like, "What happened?"
You literally can't even like justify it. Like, she's upset about something that she literally said to him. Like, what are you talking about, girl? And it's like, I get it, she's drunk, but it's like, this is just, it leads into so many other problems. Like, I just don't understand what her thinking is, honestly.
It's very, very toxic, and he needs to leave because I feel like her toxicity brings out his toxicity, and we see it later. Like, it just, they fuel each other. It's like fire sign. Isn't he a fire sign? Like, you can't fuel a fire sign. It gets crazy, baby. You gotta simmer them down, and she just hypes him up. She gets him so riled up. But hey, we move. So they head back home. When they're back home, of course, first of all, what I noticed was Ronnie had a diary room, and in his diary room, he's like, "Look, I have a short temper. I definitely get mad easily. And when I do, I just want to be left alone. So that way I'm not, you know, causing a bad vibe." Self-aware
like anybody wants to be left alone. But that makes the type of person where she's going to do something to piss you off. And then she's going to like want to talk to you about it. And it's like, girl,
what? And then if you want to talk to her, she doesn't want to talk. But when she wants to talk, she wants to talk. You can't do that. You cannot do that. But we move. So they come home, they're mad. And then the roommates all come home, and the roommates notice that Ronnie is mad. Snooki is like, "Damn, Ronnie looks mad as fuck. Let me go talk to Sammy and see what the fuck is going on." Loved Snooki this episode. Really good friend. She was like, "Let me find out what's going on."
A real ass bitch. Okay.
Let me keep it real. Like, she's just so real. I love her. This was the episode that did it for me for Snooki. This is my girl, baby. So yeah, she talks to Sammy, and she's like, "Girl, what's going on?" And Sammy was like, "He made fun of my big toe."
Like, what?
Snooki said, "I should slap you in your face."
Like, what are you talking about right now? And the thing is like, you know, when people tell a story, they're always gonna make themselves look good, like in the best light. Like, she didn't even tell her what she said, but like, knowing that all he said was about a big toe, it's like, it's stupid as fuck. Like, you sound so dumb. Like, are we teenagers? Are we in elementary school? You're like, a big toe.
And Snooki was being so mature, because Snooki is also drunk, mind you. But she was being so mature. She's like, "Okay, y'all are not gonna be mad over a drunken fight. Y'all are drunk. Like, this is nothing. Like, what are you talking about?" Like, she was really trying to calm it down. So Ron comes in, and Ron is like, "Snooki, don't talk to her about this. This is literally nothing. She's literally mad over nothing. You do not need to talk to her about this." Snooki leaves, and then Ron and Sam start bickering again because Ron is trying to like explain to her, but she's not trying to hear an explanation right now. She is upset. Okay.
Best. And it's like, girl, I just don't have time. Like I said,
Dang.
watching this, knowing the history, it's like it makes these moments seem so that much more annoying because it's like
Yes.
it becomes so much worse, and the signs were here already. Like, drop each other already. Like the thing
Please.
is, if we end up doing multiple seasons of this, like once we get to season 2, honestly, y'all, y'all ain't gonna be able to suggest season 3 because I'm
gonna be
over it.
tired.
I'ma already be over. We gonna need a break. Like if somehow Jersey Shore season 2 wins, we gonna need a break, y'all, because
We're gonna need a break.
dude, too much Ronnie and Sam. Too much Ronnie and Sam.
Already. It's already too much for me. No shade.
But Keely in the chat says, back to our earlier conversation,
Mhm.
Ronnie is dark because he's half Puerto Rican. Rican.
Puerto Rican, baby. See, Ronnie's my fave.
I need all of them to honestly get DNA tested because Paulie
Something not right with them genetics.
100% Italian, Paulie. That don't make sense. You 100% something else.
Okay.
You need to be 100% me. Like I'm like, does he got some black in him? Does he want some black in him? Like, what's that tea?
What's tea?
Oh, he with a black girl now. I guess he.
Yeah.
Oh.
He want to put somebody. Oh, okay. So later on, Ron does his reassurance thing. He's very good at that. Oh my God, my pussy every time. But he pulls her to the side and he's like, "Look, girl, I care about you. I love you. It's nothing." She do not want to talk to him right now. She's like, "I don't want to talk about it. Not right now, Ron. Just let me see. I just want to sleep. I just want to go to sleep.
I'm not in the mood, Ron.
Not in the mood.
No, like I'm not dealing with it right now.
Ron,
Ron.
And it's like you can't be mad about some bullshit and
then 2 hours later, Ron, I want to talk to you.
Like what?
I don't want to talk, Sam. I'm done, Sam. I'm done. Ron, stop. No, Sam. No, because you're always starting shit. You're always starting. I'm done. Ron.
So she walks away. She don't want to talk. Ron is like, okay, shit, fuck you then. He goes downstairs. He tells the boys, he's like, man, shit, it's over. I'm single.
And literally, this is it. Like, this is the first iteration of him getting his get back, which is what he does all in Miami in some in season 3. And it's like, this is toxic. Like, you're mad with her, so now you're gonna go fake, pretend like you want to get with other bitches. Like, I'm back, guys. I'm fucking back. And then it's just like, he literally goes out with them for like 2 seconds and goes home. Like literally. Stand on business if you're gonna say it. And that's what's so annoying about both of them. Almost every single fucking episode, I'm done. No, I'm done. We're not it's over. Each other. It's not good. It's over. I don't ever want to see you again. And within the same episode or the next episode, me and Ron are back together. Like, it was so crazy. Like, even in Jersey Shore season 3, where it got so bad that she had to leave, the bitch comes back in the house and gets back with him within like
she does not.
Yes, she does. It's so embarrassing. Like, both of their storylines only evolve each other. And it's like, in retrospect, that is crazy. Y'all were here with like 6 to 7 other people and y'all only cared about each other. Like it's so, like, how are you not mentally drained?
How? I cannot.
Like, after season 2, a bitch would have been done.
Truly.
It's crazy.
Girl. So he leaves, he goes with the boys. Sammy comes down, she notices he's not here, and she's talking to Snooki. She's like, Ronnie left. You know, I was just coming down here to talk to him, but he's gone now. Yeah, you wanted to talk to him when you wanted to talk to him.
No, she wanted to talk to him because she knew he was gone.
Because she knew he was gone. She knew he left. And Snooki was like, girl, he's not going to do anything. And that's the thing, Snooki knows best. I'm sorry, she ain't said one wrong thing. Because honestly, when she said this, I was like, girl, Snooki, he finna go out there and get a bitch. He did not. She was very much so right. She was like, he likes you. He's literally not going to do anything. He's not going to do anything stupid. She's like, well, if he brings the boy home, I mean, oh boy. Well, shit. Maybe that too. If he brings the girl home, I mean, shit, don't tell me nothing. Just tell me if he does. If he brings the girl. You don't know your man?
Y'all all live there. Why would he bring a girl to the house?
He would never do nothing. Well, maybe he would.
He wouldn't. He definitely wouldn't. Because even in Miami, them girls stayed at the
at the club.
In the club, we all fucked. I remember, was it in Italy? He was calling some girl back home. Like, oh my God. Like, it's always something with them.
Couldn't tell you. But Snooki eats her up, says he's not gonna do nothing. Boom. We see very quickly that he does not do anything. He goes out there. He's talking to Paulie. He's like, man, Paulie, she's just mad at me over some bullshit. And I don't even. Before he even gets in the club, he's like, why am I even here? I'm not finna get with nobody else.
Like, come on. And Paulie clocked his tea. Like, he's saying he's done, but he's not really done.
He's not. He literally walks all the way back home after wasting the time and then goes back up to her and then apologizes again.
What's crazy is that he
For
has
nothing. What are you apologizing for?
literally, and he has a confessional where it's like, I do regret what I was doing. What I did was wrong. Like, and it's like, sir, you didn't do anything. All you did was
do
make fun of
anything
her
wrong,
big toe
baby.
after she
I'm
called you a
sorry.
stumpy bitch while y'all were drunk, and I'm assuming having fun. Like, what the fuck?
I'm
Like,
so
it's actually
sorry.
sick. It's so sick how this relationship is.
Yeah. She accidentally gaslit him. And I say accidentally because I don't think it's on purpose. I think the bitch genuinely thought she, like, in her heart, in her mind, he hurt her feelings. Like, she was so dead ass. And it's like, girl, you're insane. So she gaslit the man. The man got gaslit. Mike bring home that grenade from last episode, which he didn't call a grenade, but I called
But
it.
now she a grenade. Wasn't
She
he saying
definitely,
this
she was
episode?
already a grenade. But yeah, here she is. She's coming back. Put a pin in that. When we get home, it gets down, baby. It goes down because the grenade brings her grenade friends. She brings the grenade from last episode at the top left in the yellow. And then she brings a
The
bigger
atomic bomb.
Yes, the atomic bomb. As well. And this is why Mike ain't shit. We already know Mike ain't
He's
shit.
messy.
But
Like,
he does every episode. He reminds you because he's whispering to Snooki. He's like, "Oh, I don't want them girls there. I just want the one brunette there. Can you go tell them to leave? That they gotta go and that she can stay." So she's like, "Okay, this is my roommate. I don't want the bitches here anyways. I'm gonna do it." She's like, "Hey, y'all gotta leave.
you can
But you
stay.
can stay.
Which I have
You can stay." I love the way they talk. They do not talk like, I guess it's a New Jersey thing, the New Jersey accent. I love it.
I love when they be like, "Who is this kid? What's that? What's that?" Or they're like, "This is the best day ever. This is the best day of my life. This is the best day of my life right now."
I love it. But yes, Snooki tells the bitches to leave. The bitches get mad. They start talking shit.
Girl.
She starts talking shit back.
And they start beating Snooki ass. Low
They
key.
do. I'm sorry.
Big girl, Big Bertha. That bitch was
She was beating her ass.
boom, boom. I
She
was like,
was.
Snooki duck.
She
Snooki
was.
move.
But this is what I said. I was telling Lee, I was like, if that was JY out there, I don't think Big Bertha would have ran up. I think Big Bertha
JY came too late. She came too late. The girls already pulled off. Here goes JY. Move, JY. You gotta be out there. You gotta be ready.
She was looking for the girl. It looked like she came from her deep sleep.
Mind
JY
you,
was
a
asleep.
man was holding the other girl. A man was holding Snooki, and Snooki was still getting her ass beat. Like, it was like,
Yeah.
help her. And then the other grenade came, was getting her licks in. It's like, damn.
It was so bad. It was so bad. And so later on, Snooki is mad because she got hit in the same place she just got hit in. And she's like, Mike, you don't even need to be inviting these girls over. Quit inviting these gorillas over. Stop inviting gorillas. If you invite another gorilla, it's gonna be a problem. And she's genuinely mad, but then they have like a little fun moment.
Yeah,
She's like
she
so
gets over
small. And she gets over it. But honestly, she needed to stand on business with Mike. Because Mike played.
And that's the main
so many
problem. The
times.
people don't be saying on business with Mike. If I had to live with Mike, I would have cut him off season 2. I would be like, I don't have a verbal relationship with Mike at all. Like,
Amen. That would hurt him. That hurts Cancer Man. Cancer Man. I used to live with a Cancer Man. I tell y'all this all the time. And I know how to deal with him. One time, stop talking to him. Stop talking to him. Pharaoh. Hey, look at this. Ignore him. It eats at them. It eats them alive. They cannot stand people not liking them because they think everyone likes them. So if you don't let them know you don't like them, then it doesn't eat at them. You got to make it eat at them away. Because Ron and JY don't like him, but they still talk to him. They're cordial. They make it normal. If he knew they didn't like him, that shit would make him itch. He would be itching. You got to make it known. Amen. Boom. After this, Vinny family comes over. Not the entire family. That's the problem.
Honestly, this is not everybody. There's more in other seasons.
It's a little portion.
This is literally the most endearing thing about Vinny. I really loved the scenes where his family come over because we talked about it before. Like, in a way, this show introduces you to like a culture that I've never personally seen, especially on a reality TV show. And I just love these moments, especially like all of the food. Like, when I tell you, every time they did this, I wanted to be there because the food looks so good. And then they be having like courses. It's like the appetizers here, the pasta here, the this here. Like I want to have a traditional Italian dinner one good time because it gives like Thanksgiving on 10. Okay,
it does.
That's what it
and
gives.
then on a random day, mind you,
girl. Like I want to have a day where I don't eat no breakfast, I don't eat no lunch, and at night, Vinny Mama cook the food. Like that night. That night I'll be in there, okay?
No, it's really just so, I don't know. It makes me feel like I want this. Like I want my mama to come with her 35 cousins. But that's the thing, like my family not even this big.
Yeah.
Like we don't even socialize in this way. Like just the culture of the Italians, I love it. I just love the culture. Even the fact like No Shade in the scene, his mama was doing everything for him. She was vacuuming. She brought him underwear. She brought him socks, and he was like, yeah, my mama do everything for me. And it's like,
you know what? Bitch boy now.
Ooh,
clock that tea. Bitch catch
it. That is tea. That is very much so tea. But like, I want my mama to do everything for me. That'd be sweet. Now, would I be a bitch boy?
Probably. I need a bitch boy.
I need a bitch boy. What? Okay. I do not need a bitch boy. Wait.
I need a big boy. I need a big boy.
Hey.
I need a big boy.
Big boy. Later on at the bar.
SNL skit. That's not a real song.
Like, why is that an SNL skit, baby? That needs to be real.
Hey.
Later on at the bar, it's this man. He see the cameras and he want the cloud, baby.
Like, I cannot.
He saw the cameras.
Girl, like the amount of people who just want to fuck with them because they're on TV is crazy. Hating ass bitches.
And you know how it is. I don't know all of the legalities of it all. But I could have swore that they can only show the face if they agree that they can show the face. So they're showing the nigga face. I'm like, he probably done talked to the producers. Like, yeah, you can show it. Or they reached out to him. He was like, sure, yeah, put my face on there. Because his girlfriend's face wasn't on TV. He wanted it to be on TV. He wanted to. He did this on purpose. He was picking at them on purpose. So all night he's messing with them, bothering them, picking at them.
So funny, actually, when you see like a blurred out face.
No, for real. Just walking. It's just a person with the blur. That was funny. But put a pin in that. Okay. Meanwhile, Ronnie and Sam are over there in the corner, as they do. And Snooki was like, look, I'm gonna have to tell them. I'm over it. Like, I can't keep seeing it. It's
I love a real ass bitch.
I need to go tell them. So she goes over to Sammy and she's like, y'all need to live it up. Like, y'all need to live it up. Live it up. Live it up. And Sam's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean?
What's the problem right now? Like,
what's the problem? And she's like, you and Ron, y'all need to live it up. You and Ronnie live it up. And she's like,
we are living it up.
We are. Like,
we're out, aren't we?
We're always
out every night. Like, I don't understand what you're talking about right now. Like,
and I hate when a bitch play dumb. You know exactly what the fuck she's talking about. Okay, you know,
exactly. Ronnie getting mad too. Like, why are y'all both being
they're jealous?
Like,
yeah, they're just jealous. Ain't nobody jealous of you.
And that's why Ronnie is such a bitch too, because I hated how he used that logic against them in season 2, and Sammy fell for it, took the fucking bait. Sammy, stand up! Like, oh my god, who is jealous of y'all? Who wants to be in a relationship where I have to feel like I need you at my side 24/7? If I don't, I'm gonna die and kill myself. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship like that. Who wants a relationship where y'all fight every night and make up the next day? Nobody is jealous of y'all. I promised you, nobody is jealous.
Nobody.
I'm not jealous. I'm not envious. I'm not even mad at this point. I'm just over it.
I'm over it. Really. And really, she's doing them a favor. She's trying to help them, because if they would have listened and they would have been like, you know what, let's let loose. Let's be with the crew. They would have had a better time. Every time they're alone, it's a problem.
So anyway. Like, I mean, that's literally though, like, I can't imagine, especially Sammy, because she's so far removed from it. Like, she probably regrets a lot of what she did here.
Yep.
Both of them wasted their time for 6 fucking seasons worried about each other.
They're not even together. Can't even be in the same room with each other. Not even on the same shows. But if he on the show, she got to leave. If she on the show, he got to go. Girl, boo.
There was that one moment where I guess they crossed paths. I don't know what episode that was, but that was the gag on the internet. It was like, oh my god, Sam and Ronnie in the first room in the same room for like how many years? Did they even interact?
That's awkward because, at least for me, I'm still young. No shade, they a little older. I'm still young, but me, all my exes that I talk to, it's always a slight tinge of flirt in there, even if they are in another relationship. I'm in a like it's always like a we used to fuck, you know. So I'm wondering, like, when they talked, was it like a?
I mean, it depends on how long the conversation was, because I feel like low key Sammy gave very much hi and bye.
Very much so.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
He was like, oh hey, you know, he was so awkward. You know, he was so awkward.
Oh, I want to see that.
Somewhere deep in the back of his mind, he still loved that girl. I know he do. I know
somebody vote Jersey Shore Family Vacation, whatever season that was. You know what I saw the other day?
There.
A clip of Jersey Shore the Family Vacation. Ooh. And Snooki and JWoww was arguing. I was like, no,
they sisters though. Sisters always fight.
It was yeah, that's true. It was like I don't know if JWoww started acting weird, Snooki started acting weird, but they just had some turmoil in their friendship. I was like, oh my god, now they got turmoil. I kind of want to see what that tea is.
I'm scared. I don't want to see that tea.
I want to see that tea, bro.
I don't like seeing sisters fight. I really do not like seeing sisters fight like that. But also, I feel like I feel like if you're like in a friendship, or any type of relationship, and it gets to a point where like you're like hella annoyed by everything they do. I don't think y'all necessarily should stop being friends. I just think naturally you need space. Because if you're in someone's face all the goddamn time, especially in the environment they're in, like they did Jersey Shore, then they did Snooki and JWoww, where they fucking lived across the street from each other. I don't know how long they actually lived across the street from each other, like in life. I don't know if they still do. But then they do Jersey Shore Family Vacation. It's like, damn, I love you, but you annoying as fuck sometimes. Yeah. So they argued on Snooki and JWoww too.
Ciao. So after this, Sammy and Ron leave. And when they leave, baby, shit pops off. Okay.
So before we kind of dive into it, who do you think was in the wrong? Or should you explain it first? Do you think any of them were in the wrong? Do you feel like maybe Ronnie was overreacting? Like, because from my perspective, I'm like, Sammy, I mean, she did. I won't, because he started saying she started it. I don't think she started it. He was fucking with them from the bar.
He's been fucking with them.
So he definitely started it. But like, I don't think there's an issue with Sammy to say. Like, if it was me, I wouldn't have cared that Sammy said something. But I do honestly understand his stance of like, if you say something and they start getting active, I have to protect.
I gotta fight. I think that's his issue, because I agree. I don't think she was wrong. And even later on, they both say later on, neither of us was wrong. We should have never said neither of us was wrong, because it was really them we needed to be mad at.
Yeah.
And that's very true, because
I feel like it should have came very much like, I don't know if you've seen The Love of Hip Hop, where Stevie J and Jocelyn get up to go fight them together. That's what it should have gave. Like, that's what it should have gave. I low-key feel like that's what Sammy was waiting on. Like, imagine they walking down and Sammy started talking shit, and Ronnie was like, yeah, because they was kind of doing it at first. But then he got annoyed with her. It's like, no, let's be Joker and Harley Quinn. Like, let's call them out together.
Yeah, it should have gave part 2. What's it called? Bonnie and Clyde.
I guess he didn't want to give that, which I also understand, but I just felt like, I don't know. I just like, but honestly, I guess this is my issue. Like, they keep having issues over stupid shit. So like, why am I even asking why this is the issue? Like, I just feel like no issue should have came out of this, but they get issues come out of her big toe. So it's like,
literally,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does not matter. But yeah, it was just weird, because
I wouldn't have been mad, but I'm also not a straight man, so I don't really understand.
I wouldn't have been mad. I just feel like he really felt like what would have annoyed me is if I asked her to, okay, can you chill out, because I'm gonna have to fight.
He did,
and he did ask her, and she kept going. That would have annoyed me, but not enough to where I was literally mad later on. I don't know. It's just, but he also said he got anger management issues.
He drunk. Like, why are we?
And they're both drunk. Everybody,
but and that's the thing. Like, he does have these anger management issues, and it's like, I think he said in the diary room this episode, like,
he did.
And of course, like, as a society, you know, a lot of people are ignorant about these things. Like, he probably didn't know what it was and if he needed to get help. But it's like, a lot of people are like that in real life. They're like, I just get mad, or you don't want to see me, or I just get really heated. Like, people don't understand. You probably have bipolar disorder. You need to get checked out. Like, it's not normal. It's not normal. And I think people think it is just normal, or, oh, I'm a man, I'm supposed to be, you know, and it's like, no.
Go get some pills.
You shouldn't have to react to every situation like this. You shouldn't feel like you have to, like, calm yourself to a level something simple happens. And you can tell Ronnie has to do that. Like, as soon as like the switch flips, he like goes into rage.
He's on a 100.
So it's like it's shoving her, and then you shoved her just to end up fighting him. She's gone now.
Yep.
She's not even instigating it anymore. Why still go and fight him? It's like,
Yep.
it's just like I just wish that he, I guess, recognized he had a problem, and I
Right.
get why he wouldn't, because I don't think people see those things as problems, especially mentally. Like, people are just now becoming aware of mental health, and a lot of people still try to deny it. But it's just
Mhm.
unfortunate because the signs are there. The signs are really
Yeah.
there.
And then it grows into more because in this moment when she's bickering with them and he like shoves her a little bit, the shove was not a domestic violence type of shove. It was very girl chill.
It was
But
a shove for me.
it was
pushing me
period.
for? That was a
Period.
hard push, bitch. If
It was not a hard push when I went back and watched it.
Okay. I ain't gonna say he a woman beater, but I'm just saying
He is now. That's the issue.
And that's the girl.
That's what I was because that's what I was gonna get into.
Are there
Because
The
right
signs
here
are
in this
there.
moment, I feel like he's young. He's still developing this, you know, the issues with his mental period. And in this moment, this is like a hint at you should not even be shoving her. Period.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do it.
Later
Period.
on. It becomes
Because later on, it's going to turn into you whooping a
But
girl.
even that, but that's what I was gonna get into. Like, I'm not gonna say he abused Sammy, but in this moment, he was shoving her with intention. He wanted her to stop.
Yeah.
And as he was shoving her, it was like, you need to stop.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you are putting your hands on her for a negative reaction. Like, this is not, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, you're upset with her, so you push her. It's like, it's just concerning, especially what we know about him today. It's like, girl, if you were doing that then, look what you're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
And like, that's what it's just sad because, like, now that we know so much history about him and how he's doing now, like, you can really psychoanalyze the behavior. And it honestly is just sad more than anything that he's like the only one that hasn't like grown from being in this experience. It feels.
Yeah. Honestly, it's because he was so tied with Sammy, unfortunately.
Which is unfortunate.
Like I said, she fueled it because he clearly has like anger management issues. Clearly he needs to, you know, it's too much. It's already too much as it is. And then her constantly getting upset at him when he's not doing anything wrong, it's going to make him feel like he's crazy. I would feel like I'm insane if
he literally apologized for calling the girl big toe.
Like he's apologizing for things he didn't even do wrong. She's getting upset at him for things he didn't do wrong. When she is being in the wrong, he feels like he can't get upset because then he's in the wrong, but even though she's in the wrong. It's so much stuff that's already making him even more crazy. And he probably already has issues with his bipolar disorder. And we saw, no shade, his mama come. And that stuff comes from the family, that comes from childhood trauma. So it's like he probably just grew up with this trauma, and then it got heightened and flamed by this situation with Sammy for sure. And just being on TV, being at the Shore House in general, people wanting to fight him, it's a lot. But girl, he gets in the fight, beats the nigga ass, I will say. I was surprised because he had to get past the girlfriend, and then he still whooped the nigga ass. He slipped, was still whooping the nigga ass. I'll give him that. Ronnie can fight. So that is good on that.
I wanted to Google something. Apparently, and I mean, this is Google, so no one really knows. Okay. They say he does not have bipolar disorder, but he struggled with depression and alcohol addiction. So I guess he got depressed and he started feeling that with alcohol and different substances. Ooh, and he's been arrested twice on domestic abuse charges.
That is a bad path.
In general, like, I think there's like, I mean, like he definitely needed mental health help, and it started from literally this first season.
Yeah. Alcoholism really fuels a lot of like specifically domestic problems like anger. Like anger and alcoholism, that is a bad mixture. But also like a lot of mental disorders like depression or OCD or anxiety, they stem from deeper mental disorders as well. So if you only get to the surface, you might think it's just depression, but it could have stemmed from bipolar disorder or ADHD or something like that. So a lot of the times they're treating the symptoms and they need to treat the source because, baby, this is screaming bipolar to me. But who knows? I'm not a doctor.
I'm not a doctor child.
Not a doctor child. But yeah, then he gets mad. He don't walk home with her. She's upset about it. And that's that. So after that, they get home. Mike and Paulie end up catching up with him. It was really cute because they were at home chilling. And then they got a phone call randomly from the boardwalk. And it was like, Ron just got in a fight on the boardwalk. And they
Paulie's such a man because he got as soon as he heard it, bitch, he got up. He was getting the shoes. Like, I need, girl, if I'm ever going into a fight, I need Paulie and Jay on my side.
Oh, yes.
I need them on my side.
Yes.
And then I need them in my bed later.
Both of them?
Both.
I know that's right. I know that's right. So yeah, Ronnie explains it. He gets home, he starts flipping tables because he got to let off steam. If you have to physically flip something to let off the steam, baby, go see a
That be
doctor.
them niggas that have hella holes. You ever seen Beyond Scared Straight? Hella holes in the wall. I just got mad.
Yes.
I never like. I'm not
That's
gonna lie.
scary.
I have been like so angry that I'll like bang the table. Like I'm like, ugh, fuck, goddamn.
Sometimes you do got to let it out physically.
But like
you do.
I don't want to throw things. Like I feel like I've thought about it, like even as a kid, like I'm gonna throw my Nintendo. I'm not throwing my Nintendo, girl. I can't risk that. I'm not throwing my phone. I'm not throwing anything that can break. So, and I'm not about to break a wall. Like I'm not about to break a wall. I don't want to damage things.
I don't. And I there is something with physical release, like physically getting it out of your system. Like sometimes I go to the gym if I'm upset. I'm like, let me go to the gym. Let me get it out. But like literally damaging something, potentially like breaking something, I don't think that's ever like you're not even being rational. You're not being rational at that moment. Like if you cannot rationally think of a way to, let your energy out and let your emotions out at the same time, then there's something wrong. Your emotions are clouding your entire rationale, which could lead to you in a situation where you're domestic violencing somebody. Yeah. That means your emotions are taking over your rationale, because a lot of people in those situations, they don't want to walk around hitting women, which is crazy because you think they do, but they don't want to do that. Ronnie doesn't want to do that. He just cannot control his emotions. And that's evidence right here. Because why are you flipping tables? Boy, go breathe. Go breathe. Woosah. What did you say? Like, bitch. But anyways, after he lets off his steam, he still goes up to Sammy.
Bitch, I look too fly.
He goes to Sammy and he apologizes for putting his hands on her. Of course, Sammy, she was like, you woke up something. You like traumatized me from that. You traumatized me from that.
But I ain't gonna take nothing away from her. Stay away from his ass, Dan.
I'm not gonna take nothing away from her. She was traumatized. She said it. She said what she said. She did not like him putting his hands on her, and he should not have put his hands on her. Period. I don't care if you dated.
Not got back with him after this motherfucking part, like
at all.
And I just don't understand at all bringing this up, saying it's such a huge issue for you, just to be like right back in his bed. It just doesn't make any sense. Like if you actually felt this strongly about it, I would assume that it would make you want to leave him, because it's not like at this point we've been together for 10 years. He's never hit me. I love him so much. You've known him for like 3 fucking weeks, a month, maybe. Like, girl, it should not be this toxic already. Like, y'all should not be this attached to each other where there's issues every day and y'all don't leave each other. Like, it's actually sick.
Like, get over it. But yeah, they're hyper.
I also feel like these are just people who like want to be in relationships so bad. Like, there are people like that all over the world. They will pull up with whatever just to be in a relationship with somebody. Sad. Like, basically, if Ronnie was here with no JWoww, if Ronnie was here with no Sammy, Ronnie would still have a girlfriend. If Sammy was here with no Ronnie, she would still have a boyfriend. Like, regardless, I feel like both of them would have ended up here with a relationship, because clearly that's what they're seeking.
Yeah, they want like companionship, and I guess that makes them feel comfortable, but also they act the fool in it. They're not ready for it, but we move. So yeah, that was the episode, child. Let's get into these ratings.
When it was cute, like I said, I feel like less interesting than the other one so far, but still pretty good.
Yeah, it was cute. Boom, we got our Abby Lee pyramid. This episode, we got more Vinny this time. We did get more
Vinny, and I do have a strong opinion.
What?
Sammy
got to be at the bottom,
and right next to her knight in shining armor, because I'm sick of both of them.
Honestly,
put them both down there. Put them both.
Oh my god. Okay, I gotta argue for my man,
girl.
Bottom row, yes, but I don't like Mike and his manipulating ass trying to get my girl Snooki beat up more than I'm annoyed with Ronnie. Personally,
I feel like Mike can definitely go after Ronnie.
After, as in before.
Should we do a coin flip?
Can we do a coin flip?
Okay, what you got? Heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay, I got the app.
Period.
Oh, it was heads.
Period. Okay. Ronnie.
Yeah.
And then Mike. Ugh, that bitch.
And then Vinny, because we're getting Pauly to that second fucking tier.
And then Vinny.
We're getting Pauly to that fucking second tier. Look, it's been a long time coming, Pauly. It's been a long time coming, King. Honestly,
JWoww needs to be here. JWoww needs to be here. At the bottom.
For what?
For not doing anything. Where was she?
Vinny in second tier?
By default.
I don't stand
personally.
By that.
I would prefer Ronnie in second tier.
That at all. I don't stand by that at all.
I just feel like what did JWoww do?
What did Vinny do for real? JWoww almost fought for Snooki.
Barely.
Look, nothing Vinny did this episode.
I don't want
if
Vinny.
We were doing Vinny's family.
This is my issue. Personally, I think both of them need to be on the bottom.
Who?
And I think Ronnie needs to be on the second tier.
No.
And that's how I feel.
I don't care how you feel.
And that's how I feel. And I
should we flip another coin?
I just feel like
JWoww versus Vinny.
JWoww was not in the episode.
Should we flip another coin for JWoww versus Vinny?
No, because I don't want Vinny in the second tier anyways.
We'll put his ass down there. I don't give a fuck. Like we said, this is our pyramid, and we're gonna do whatever the fuck we want with it. I don't give a damn.
But JWoww wasn't here, Lee.
Put a third then.
I'll put a third. Because that's still my girl. That's still my girl for real.
No, it is actually funny because Ronnie, Sammy, and Vinny had the most parts of the episode.
Like, what? I personally, just on the record, personally, I would have had Ronnie in that spot, but we'll allow it.
No, because why all the main storylines on the bottom?
Two of them deserve it.
Yo, I don't even care. I don't care.
Two of them definitely deserve it. Two of them definitely deserve it. So I'll let it slide. And then it's Pauly, and then it's Snooki. Snooki care. I love Snooki.
I'm probably Snooki number one. Pauly, we have the number two spot because one, he hasn't been this high before. My daddy deserves it. At this point, Ronnie is annoying. Hey. Mike is annoying. Vinny's annoying. See, no. And you know what Pauly and JWoww did? See, Snooki deserves a top spot because Snooki's a real ass bitch. She was checking bitches left and right, including the big hippos that came. JWoww, she was on site for her sister. She came outside, and Pauly was on site for his brother. He stuck some shoes on real quick. So this is the loyal bitches spot right here. Pauly and JWoww. Yeah.
This is cute. The only thing wrong is my man, but we'll let it slide.
Who your man?
Ronnie should not be below Mike and Vinny.
No, your man is Ronnie.
He gonna have to be.
You're embarrassing, bitch. You're embarrassing, just like Sammy.
Just like Sammy. No, this season I'm not embarrassing. He's a good man this season.
You know him. You know his tea.
I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, then let's start putting Vinny higher.
Who?
We don't know the real tea about Vinny right now.
Who? Oh, that's not why he's so low. He's low because he's not doing anything. That's the issue. Even if I didn't know any of the tea about Vinny, he would still be this low. He's not doing anything. He's nobody. But yes, no shade. Boom, y'all. Y'all better be back on Wednesday. Because we will
Don't threaten them.
Why the fuck not?
That's rude. If someone threatened me, I'm not coming.
Don't. Amen. Y'all better be back.
Can you just make sure not to put the people on the thumbnail? Because I woke up and I just...
Be back on Wednesday because we will be covering the next episode of Jersey Shore. Also, if you have not gotten in your votes in for our next Reality Rewind show, make sure you get in your votes because it will be closing on the 28th of January at 11:59. You have 8 more days, baby. So get your votes in or they won't be counted.
I know y'all didn't vote at that election, which is why we're dealing with what we're dealing with now.
Damn.
But y'all need to go vote for this.
Amen. A motherfucking man. Okay. Also get into our other shit. The challenge is coming up very soon. So get into our challenge coverage. Also get into our Traders US and UK coverage. And also get into our drag race coverage or whatever. And thank you for keeping it real with the kingdom. We out, baby.